Hi everyone, it's Tammy with Pretty Presets, and I'm going to make a video today on using the print module up here on the right, actually using our free templates in the print module to create either sneak peeks for your clients, or you can make timeline covers for Facebook. You can make collages that way, or like mini sessions and stuff like that. You can really do a lot in the print module. I have started right here with 5 photos. If you only want to use 1 or 2, that's fine. You can use as many as there is in your template. I made a collection, which is very easy. Over here on the left side, you go under collections, do the plus, and then you will just create a collection, and then you can drag any photo from any of your other catalogs into that collection, and then you just use those down here. So I've already created one. I'm not going to create another, but that's how you do it with the plus. Now I have these 5 photos down here. I'm going to go into the print module, and it will bring up my templates here on the left. This is the one that I'm going to use today. I'm going to be making a sister page for my client. She has 2 daughters and a son, and she did a special shoot for her girls when we did their family pictures. So I'm doing this as a gift to her, which is something that clients really like, and it can be really easy for you to do, and they will really appreciate it. And she'll probably post this online, which can help my business. So I chose this template. I'm already in the print module, and the first thing I'm going to change is I don't really need this here. It's the identity plate, and I don't need it for this specific thing, so I'm just going to unclick it. I'm not going to mess around with all of these settings up here because I want this the way that it is. So I'm going to leave that alone. The other thing that I am going to uncheck, though, is the print sharpening. It's down here on the bottom right. I do sharpening on my photos beforehand, so I don't want any of that going on at export or at save. So here I am. I've got my collection, sisters, in the print module. These are the photos I want, and I'm just going to drag and drop. And this bottom photo I want all the way over here, so I've just clicked on that little square, and I'm going to drag it all the way over here to the edge because I want it underneath everything. And I did think about this beforehand when I was editing. I know I wanted to use this photo as my base, so I left more room in my crop on the right so that they would not be covered by this row of photos. If you get in here and pull a photo in and you find that it's not correct, you just simply click on develop. It will take you in that same photo into the develop. You can do anything you need to do to it. Click back to print, and it will still be there. Okay, I'm just going to continue adding my photos. Just very simple, drag and drop right into the squares that you want. One thing I do try to remember over here when I use this template is I don't want them all exactly lined up. So I try and move a little to the left, a little to the right, maybe centered, just so that there's sort of a back and forth to them, that they're not all perfectly lined up. And with some photos, it might look good perfectly lined up, but for this set, I don't really want them lined up perfectly. If you did want to adjust your photo within a cell, make sure you're clicked on it, and then you can hit Command, and your little hand will come up, and that's when you can adjust where the photo is within that square. Another thing I've noticed is these squares are a little tiny bit further to the right than the top 2, so I'm just going to click on them and pull them slightly over to the left, because you can see here at the edge they weren't exactly the same as the rest. So any of these can be moved. You could start this and then decide you wanted one photo over here, a photo down here, smaller, bigger. All these things are definitely movable. And if you wanted to add another cell, if you got comfortable in here and wanted to add something else, you can add them right over here and it will pop a cell up, and you can then the same thing, drag and drop a photo into it. I'm going to leave this alone because I like it this way. I am going to come right over here where it says print to file. I will name it Sisters. I do want it to save to my desktop. Obviously, you can change that. Hit save. I already have it there because I've already saved this. So I'm going to hit cancel. You can also save it to the file you already have. For the people, you can save it wherever you want. I just saved to my desktop. So that is about it that I will do for this. One more thing you can do, you can have your watermark on here if you want. I would do it here. I would do it to my bottom left if I was going to do a watermark. See, and it'll pop up right there. Another place could be top left, would look nice on this. Or if you don't want a watermark, if you're giving it to the client. And the nice thing also, I'm not sure if you can see on the video, it actually popped my watermark up in all these bottom left photos. So none of your photos are left unmarked. So they couldn't be cropped and then used somehow. So that's a really nice feature. You don't have to go individually to each photo and do it. So I hope that helps somewhat with the print module. Like I said, all these over here, these are all free. We have some with pretty presets that are actually free, and then I have Googled free templates for Lightroom and gotten some more. I will add a link to our free templates when I post this video. So thanks so much. See you next time.